Hey, what's going on, Capricorn? I hope you all are doing very well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for March 2022. So in this reading, Capricorn, we're going to take a look at some upcoming opportunities and challenges coming your way for the month of March. We're also going to close off this reading with some advice and messages from your angels and spirit guides. So you are all definitely very, very welcome here in this space with me as we go through the reading. Capricorn, thanks a lot for watching it. I appreciate all your energy and your support. I really do. If you want, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into your March energy, shall we? All right, so let's go ahead. I have a really good feeling about the month of March for everyone. I was also born on March 31st, so I don't know. I love the month of March, so I think it's going to be a good one for all of you here, especially if you clicked on this video. Take it as an omen, Capricorn. This is going to be a good month, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead. Give me a second, and we'll pull the energy for your reading. As always, I want to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for Capricorn. Two more. All right, Capricorn, give me a second. We'll lay out the cards and see what is going on here with you. Okay. All right, I got the downloads coming in already as I'm just laying out the cards. I always love when that happens. Very interesting energy. Very, very, very interesting energy. Okay. Capricorn, so I feel like you guys are dealing with a love situation for a lot of you. So I'm not just going to turn this into a complete love reading, but I feel like that's what's going on here for a lot of you. So in your opportunity here, we have the Emperor, we have the Page of Cups, we also have the Two of Pentacles here. So the first thing that came to my awareness when I pulled this spread for you is that some of you are, the opportunity is almost to like choose whether or not you want to go with someone, because it's almost like you can't really tell if this person is like super controlling and overbearing or if they're just like really chill and nonchalant. So a lot of you have a lover on the table that you're kind of like, the opportunity is almost to make a choice here. Okay, now for some of you, this could be a choice between two different people in love. I do get that because you have the Emperor and the Page of Cups in your opportunity here. So for some of you, you might be choosing between someone who is a little bit less responsible, maybe a little bit younger with the Page of Cups, like maybe someone, Capricorn, who is like very innocent but doesn't have that like that real big pull of attraction. And then you're dealing with an Emperor for some of you, that maybe this is someone that you, like an ex for some of you, or someone who is very like, they're sure of themselves and you're very attracted to them, but there could be like they could be like not the best fit for you. So you're almost like choosing in love. Now for others of you who are not so much dealing with love, I see a beautiful reading here where you're melding two different qualities, right? The Emperor and the Page of Cups combined. This is your opportunity to take advantage of for some of you, where you have this discipline with the Emperor, but you also have a lightheartedness with the Page of Cups, and you're kind of you're blending because the Two of Pentacles here. Some of you could have an identity crisis, but for the vast majority of you, Capricorn, I do really feel like this love thing is what's going on here. You have all this opportunity to collaborate with someone, but it's actually challenging here. So like, let's stick with the main thing that I'm getting. I just have to do that, okay? So as we move into this reading here, in your challenge spot, we have the Three of Pentacles, and we also have the Queen of Cups here in your challenge. So for those of you dealing with a choice in love, because I feel like a lot of you are, Capricorn, it's going to be very challenging for you to keep your cool this month, because the Queen of Cups is your challenge. So you may be very like emotional about this situation with this like being pulled in these different directions when it comes to a lover. Okay, like this could represent the qualities, if you're not dealing with two people, very these could represent the qualities of one person combined, but for a lot of you, you're dealing with two people. So it's challenging, like this love situation, your challenge, you may be you may be in a situationship with multiple people, or like, because you have the Six of Swords in your challenge, so you might be letting something go and deciding on one person. I feel like that's the opportunity, but you know, it makes sense because the Three of Pentacles here in your opportunity, or in your challenge, excuse me, Capricorn, would say that collaboration, you have all this opportunity to collaborate, either with a Page of Cups, an Emperor, like all these different people, but because you have so much choice, it's a problem. It's like, I feel like some of you, like you really, like you can't, it's difficult for you to settle on someone. Now, for some of you that you're not closely dealing with specific people, this could simply represent archetypes in your life. It's almost like some of you are trying to choose with what type of life. So if you're not dealing with an immediate situation, Capricorn, which some of you obviously aren't at least, this is like, do I want someone who's just more laid back, or do I want an Emperor? Or do I want to find someone who's like a combination, which is rather difficult because that's usually a very successful person, okay, who's done a lot of healing on themselves, combining those energies. So I see a lot of like questions, a lot of opportunity, but a lot of like, ooh, I don't want to miss. It's like fear of missing out. Does that make sense, Capricorn? That's definitely what I feel here. Now we move down here to the advice from your spirit guides. It's very interesting because you have 2 pages and then the Three of Cups. So this is a very, like, I just want to say, like, immature energy. I think a lot of you are putting a pressure on yourself to make a decision in your situation. Now, it is an opportunity to kind of like let this like really almost decide, but it's almost not at the same time. So I'm trying to like sorry, Capricorn, sometimes this happens. It's like I'm getting a frequency. It's hard for me to verbalize it. Okay, but you know, the Three of Cups in your opportunity, or in your advice from your spirit guides, rather, it's almost like maybe you need to just have fun with it and see which one you want, even if it's hard for you to do that. Because the Page of Pentacles and also the Page of Wands, this could once again represent the theme of choosing between the 2 different archetypes that you're dealing with, right? Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's, you know, in the advice that what I sense from the beginning, this is your spirit guides and angels are saying, don't be afraid to be immature here, Capricorn. Like, you don't have to feel like, oh, I need to like know who I'm meant to be with here. I need to decide immediately. It's like, it's almost like I feel like I'm calling some of you out because like some of you have like a lot of resistance to what I'm saying right now. Like, I can even see it because whenever I do these types of readings, Capricorn, mainly it's for single people, by the way, because when I'm talking about a choice in love, that gets a little dicey, right? It's like, what do you mean like choice in love? It's like you're gonna like, so I don't want you to like screw anyone over here if you're with them, but like if you're single, Capricorn, which I sense a lot of you are, don't be afraid to like date different people is really what so like you may have like a block, you may get like emotional when you're like making like, because it's undecided energy, right? You're in like a phase of like building something. So I don't know, Capricorn, I'm just kind of giving you what I'm feeling here. Hope it's making sense for some of you out there. I feel it is. Let's go ahead and move on to the clarification portion of this reading. The first card that I think we should clarify here, Capricorn, is the Two of Pentacles, right? Why is this here in your opportunity for March 2022? Why is the Two of Pentacles here for Capricorn? Like, okay, Capricorn, like, I'm saying there's a choice in love, and I just get so much resistance when I say that. So I don't know if it's my own shit or it's someone's shit, though. So we have the exhaustion card when it comes to the Two of Pentacles, guys. So this whole dance of like needing to come to an outcome is really killing you, like being torn. Now, some of you might really be torn between two people that you actually have genuine emotions for. Okay, and that could be what's bringing up this resistance actually for a lot of you. So this going back and forth is exhausting. But I think the advice from Spirit is Capricorn, you don't have to make it exhausting. The opportunity is to recognize you may be do this to yourself by needing to understand everything, needing to feel like everything is in order. Because Capricorn, you guys are an earth sign. So when you're not settled, it's like kind of rough for you sometimes. So you don't need to exhaust yourself when it comes to this opportunity, when it comes to this love situation. Okay, so that's what Spirit's saying. relax, go with the flow, and enjoy the present moment, Capricorn, is really what you're being called to do here, even though it's challenging for you, because I think a lot of you are going to decide between two different people, right? Because you have the Six of Swords. That's kind of like going one way or another. But a lot of you, you're not. You're kind of going to like test the waters with these energies surrounding you, okay? For others of you, though, you're going to embody this energy moving in your life in a different direction. But I'm kind of sticking with the love theme narrative in this reading. It's what I'm feeling coming through the most strongly for a lot of you, so I know you probably need it. So let's go ahead and move on to your challenge, from Spirit, a few clarifications. Let's see why the Queen of Cups is the centerpiece of your reading, because the centerpiece informs all the other cards, Capricorn, about what's going on. So it's really difficult for you to remain calm. Now, for others of you, if it's not difficult for you to remain calm, you may be too calm, right? Because you're exhausted, but it's like almost like you're trying to pretend that you're calm, even though it's like it's something coming up for you, but like I really just need to shut the hell up and let the message come through. So why is the Queen of Cups here for Capricorn? Okay, guidance. So Queen of Cups clarified by the Three of Pentacles here. I feel like it's super interesting. It's very, very synchronistic that the Three of Pentacles would come out twice in your challenge card. Okay, so it's almost like Spirit is like guiding you to work with. Collaboration is the name of the game. So whether this has to do with love or whatever it has to do for some of you, it's like, human beings are meant to be in tribe here. So I'm not like, I'm not saying like you have to be like polyamorous or anything like that. Like, not at all. What I'm saying is like this whole like single family thing where we like commit to one person for our whole life. If that happens naturally, that's beautiful. It's probably a twin flame soulmate thing. But like for the average person, like, it's okay to just like kind of like figure it out. Does that make sense? So I don't know. I'm just kind of ranting here, but I feel like some of you needed to hear that. Let's see why the Six of Swords is here as well. So it's really just like going with what your spirit is telling you, with what you want to do, rather than like anyone else's expectations, even mine. Like you can discard anything I'm saying, Capricorn, that doesn't resonate with like my beliefs. It's really about getting to your energy anyway, right? So give me a second. See why the Six of Swords is here. Like some of you may be in like a passive state where you need to kind of get out there more. It's like you have potential on the horizon, but you need to get into it more. Does that make sense? Six of Swords is clarified by, wow, why is there so much synchronicity in this reading? I guess because March is going to be a good month, right? But Three of Cups coming out twice now in your reading. In this particular case, some of you may be in your challenge leaving one social group for like another. It's almost like you got to burn one off and then like you move into a different one. Or like for some of you, you may be, I really do sense you may be just trying to like throw this all out together because this is so exhausting to you and you're getting all these downloads from Spirit, right? You're getting all this guidance. You don't know what to do with it. It's like almost like some of you just want to tap out. Six of Swords, like really, I feel like there's a situation, like there's someone out there, at least one person, I think Spirit's saying, that like you're almost like ready to like just give up on love, okay? Because it's just causing you like all these problems emotionally. But I think the Three of Cups is here to say don't do that. I really feel, because the challenge, it's almost like I'm getting the energy with the Six of Swords, like you guys are just quitting here. Like in some way you're meant to keep people in your life instead of just like shutting the door. I honestly think this is a call to maturity for a lot of you. Okay, so I don't know what it means, but I'm just getting maturity. Like you don't have to burn bridges and be like, oh, fuck it all, right? It's like, no, you can stay friendly with everyone and be your authentic self too. That's like, like the new earth, the 5D reality, the people who are high vibration, you can come together and like whatever anyone else wants to do, it's totally okay because we're all whole and complete here, right? We're not like these like people who are desperately seeking relationships, right, to try to complete us, because that never works. We're all already like on the spiritual path where we're going within, we're finding ourselves. And if you're at the point where you need to control people, like you need to ice them out, you need to ghost them, you need to look at yourself then, Capricorn, and say like, why can't I just like live with people and accept that? Like, I don't know. I really don't know. This is a weird reading coming through, but I think it makes sense to some of you out there. Let's go ahead and move down here, though, to your advice from your spirit guides. I think we're going to clarify, why is this Three of Cups coming out in the advice? right? Please respond to what I just said, all right? Yeah, you have the ripeness card, so you have a lot of opportunities, the 9 of Pentacles here. And by the way, being independent as well. Some of you are like staying single for the first time. Like, I don't know. Huh. Why is the 3 of Cups here in the advice position? One more clarification, please. Okay, outsider, ripeness. Yeah, a lot of you guys are wanting to run away from this, even though you're in a position where love is going to come into your life here if you simply like let it in and you don't like disconnect and just like shut doors or something here. The outsider, like the advice from Spirit is like, you're so ripe for this lifestyle where you're laughing, you're having a great time with your friends, you're feeling like the most emotionally like satisfied. You just let go and have a good time here and enjoy life. But for some reason, once again, with that like Queen of Cups, I just sense like a block. Like it could be like an intimacy block, or like beliefs that like intimacy is a certain way, you know? I'm not sure what it is here. You guys use your own intuition here, right? Capricorn, and then these pages really, you know, this is about, once again, being practical and also being very expansive. So I think, you know, I'm not sure how I missed this before. So much just comes to me. I'm like trying to juggle it all, right? But the Emperor to the Page of Cups combination, the Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands combination is kind of similar. I would say that in this particular case, the Page of Pentacles could represent that Emperor kind of like disciplined, steady approach to whatever it is that you want, whether it be love or whatever it is. For a lot of you, it is love. And then that Page of Wands is kind of like that Page of Cups, like free flowy, very passionate energy. So that's like what you're meant to embody here, and also like deal with these two different potential people that you're dealing with. So I hope this reading makes sense to you, Capricorn. I'm going to conclude it right here. If you want more information on your situation and the people that you're dealing with in love, whatever the blockage is or whatever you're dealing with, feel free to book a personal reading. Click the link in the description box underneath this video if you feel called to. I would love to work with you guys. But either way, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I think you're going to have a great March. You guys are very abundant. The one thing I will say about this reading, it is rich with abundance. You have so many choices on the table. So instead of viewing that as a curse, view it as a blessing, right? Don't let your demons take you to hell. Introduce them to heaven. Shout out Rick Ross. If you know, you know. All right. Thank you so much, Capricorn. Talk to you later. Peace.